This probably doesn't look very cool, but it's the first step to doing this, which looks really cool. And this is called an air flare. I have a few calisthenics skills under my belt, but I need a new challenge and air flares seem like a great one. So this is day 1 and 2 of me learning how to air flare. Thankfully, I found this tutorial by Monster Strength, and step 1 starts with that goofy looking cartwheel you saw a minute ago. It might look easy, but it was actually a little bit more difficult than I was expecting. Probably doesn't look as graceful as old Monster, but practice makes perfect, you know? But even just after 20 to 30 minutes, I could already feel myself improving. My form wasn't perfect and I felt really awkward doing it, but I was noticing some progress. There were a few times I messed up though, and that weirdly enough ended up being the coolest looking part of my practice. I took a few days rest and went at it again, and already I felt much better. Doing it on a wooden floor was a little bit scarier than grass, but it wasn't that bad. And even though this was just my second practice session, the goofy cartwheel was already feeling much better. But just like day 1, my mistakes also ended up being the coolest looking parts. I was starting to feel pretty comfortable with that, so I decided to move on to step 2, which was the same goofy looking cartwheel, but with a little turn. That little tweak changed everything, which you can see here as I fall to the ground with absolutely no grace and shake the camera. But I did manage to get a few decent reps, so I'll take it as a win. There's day 1 and 2 of me learning how to do an air flare. Click follow if you want to see where this journey goes, but be prepared to follow me for at least another decade.